First of all, just as a matter of background, we actually had our first sustainable project stopped because we didn't know enough about it. We were probably under the impression that it was kind of a regular building that you just plugged a few things into, and we were hesitant. And it was a build-to-suit project for a construction company in West Palm Beach, and we thought would be a perfect candidate to be a tenant in a sustainable building. But the timing and our inexperience really resulted in the client wanting to just move forward with a regular standard building so that they could secure their occupancy. When we had the second opportunity, it was with our project called Ecoplex, which was a 100,000 square foot speculative office building that then we could control the timing and really the delivery of that, and really take our time, which I think is encouraged by the whole sustainable development process. And the first step really was to try to get our consultants to buy into this notion, and I think that they, at that time, very hot market in West Palm Beach, things have been working well for them in their standard practices, and they were all fairly reluctant. They wondered what had happened with me, why did I want to go off in this new direction. But I'm proud to say that as a result of that project, years later we look back, and now I think that our architect, engineer, construction folks, all the people that were in our team, we probably created 15 lead APs out of that, and they have many, many other lead projects, and their first project was Ecoplex. In that early stage, we tried to identify those things that really made the most sense to our clients, our tenants. And I think that the evolution of that led to us creating our Ecoplex brand, which was just the name of that first building. But what we decided was that the process of sustainability as we interpreted it should be branded. And that's what we call Ecoplex. We reserved that trademark nationally, and now all of our projects in Florida and in Colorado are called Navarro Lowrey Ecoplex projects. Down in South Florida, I've been asked to give presentations on Ecoplex, kind of a war story, and inevitably every single time I get the same question: well, are you getting higher rents? How much more did it cost, and are you getting higher rents? And I always answer it the same way. I said, well, it probably cost me another 3 to 5%, depending on how you count it, to do some smart things, some of which were green, others were just smart. But we don't know whether we're getting higher rents, and we believe that speculative development is a binary outcome, meaning that you either lease it or you don't. Well, it doesn't do us any good to save 5% in an empty building. And I think that that's really the mentality that I have, that it's a defensive tactic more so than it is an incremental cash flow enhancer.